knowing how to grow your own food.
Mm.
Uh, that is a must. And when he stated that we are, we're lazy, the accountability issue, and that type of thing, we should be growing our own food. We should.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way, perfect. That's one of the only ways that we can really accept accountability and say that we are taking control and we are taking responsibility for our health. That
Right.
primary, because what we put in our mouths, that's primary. That must be addressed. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the first thing. But also when you when we have our families and what our families bring in, we have to revamp, as he said, we have to revamp what we put in our mouths, what we think
Mm.
is okay to eat.
Right.
Because as we've been taught, and as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has said, we go into the grocery stores. I mean, you
Mm.
have to look at how the grocery stores are, how they're designed. Most of
Right.
what's on the shelves, that's not real food. Most of what's on the shelf. Real
Mm.
food is what you can pick up that you don't have to read ingredients for.
Mm.
So we live in a world where processed food reigns supreme. And that's
Mm-hmm.
in, I'm talking about households across the board.
Mm.
So you have more of these processed foods in your home that we've been learning for years that this country uses ingredients which contribute to abnormal cell division. It contributes to poor health. We have substances in our foods that other countries have banned for
Right. Right.
years, but we
Mm.
use it here. And so we have a stress component, unlike no other. I mean, those are all components that derail your health,
Mm-hmm.
that impact your health to allow for poor health. And again, abnormal cell turnover, abnormal
Mm-hmm.
cell development, and this diagnosis of cancer, or not even if cancer. What about just diabetes?
Mm-hmm.
From just highly processed foods. That's a diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a processed food disease. You have your thyroid and your pancreas have said it's just enough. Enough is enough.
And
And it
so I'm not to cut you off, but for those who are, I mean, that processed foods, for those who are just unfamiliar with processed foods, because let's be honest, a part of this, the part of the problem is that I'm not saying ignorant bad, but yeah, ignorant bad. We're just so ignorant, because to the most part, we've been domesticated. We've been so far removed from the farm. We've been so far removed from growing our own food, from where even food comes from, that when you talk about processed foods, what does that mean? And why is it that processed foods are more harmful to your health than natural foods? Um, Brother Victor, the floor is
Well,
yours.
in simple language, if it comes out of a box, out of
Mm,
cellophane, plastic, and you bring it into your kitchen and prepare it, then you shouldn't be doing it. Uh, the the way commodities are produced in America, they are going to cause cancer and they are going to kill you. There
mm,
is a phenomenon, there is a phenomenon called bioaccumulation. And what is bioaccumulation? It means that something has enough poison in it where it won't kill you instantaneously, but after 20 years or 30 years, it will kill you. And so your food does that. It is abnormal to be dying at 65, 85, 95, or 105. That is abnormal. Because of the lifestyle we have in the Western world, particularly the United States of America, this is what we experience.